Hey Frugivore, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we are going to react to FullyRawKristina's latest video, which she put up just like yesterday. So it's right for the picking. A full day of eating plus our life in Hawaii, fully raw and vegan couple. And it's important we review this video, right? Because the last one she was eating as much as like a 4-year-old, 1,300 calories or something like that. So, and restricting her fruit big time. And, you just don't stay raw that way. Okay. And that's why she isn't raw herself. But anyway, I digress. It's important that she eats enough. And we're going to look at this video today. Hopefully she has got a lot more fruit in her day. And my mum's here at the moment. So the videos have been a little bit more what I eat in a day and less of these reaction ones, but they're coming back. So stay tuned. More of these review videos are coming. So if you want to see more of them, definitely vote on the video, whether it's an up or a down. Just do anything. Do something if you want to see more of them. And let's get straight into it. Let's see how FullyRawKristina is fueling herself. Hopefully she is actually fueling herself sufficiently. Okay, so let's check it out. I've gone like 2 minutes 17 in because I feel like the first part was more about, fully sponsored Kristina. And we just want to see how the food is, right?
Cash wakes up early every morning to crack us open some fresh coconuts so that we can drink fresh coconut water. Fresh coconut water is one of our favorite drinks, and we're so lucky that our coconut trees are producing a lot of coconuts right now.
Awesome. I'm all about the coconuts. We have coconuts here. I think that's fantastic. I agree. It's such a good start to the day. This is great. This is a great start for sure. And fresh ones.
As you can see, Cash will cut off the top and drain the water. He'll drink 64 ounces of fresh coconut water, and I'll drink 32 ounces.
Beautiful. Can't complain. That's great. And hopefully they have some of the young coconut flesh because it is delicious. But yeah, that's fantastic.
I work out every single morning and I absolutely love it. Ever since I got my Clear Light sauna, I've become even more motivated to take care of my body.
Uh-oh. Clear Light sauna. All right. We have to look in the description here. Is she sponsored by them? Is she sponsored? Get $100 off the Vitamix blender. So they've got the Vitamix, Nama juicer. There's so much here, so much. Water purification. I'm not actually sure. Maybe she isn't sponsored by it, but you don't need this thing. This is like, I think Elise had this as well. Don't even bother. And you just dehydrate yourself when you're doing yoga, like hot yoga. It's just very dehydrating. And we know that she is into, intermittent fasting and this hot yoga, which just, you lose water weight. You don't want to be losing hydration. That's very important for your health, for your digestion, for your skin, for everything. Like it's very important for your organs of elimination.
I truly believe that having excellent health is more than just about what you eat. Mm-hmm. It is about your mind, body, and soul experience.
Okay, so I'm going to move on from here because, although I agree with what she's saying, we can't watch a lot of this extra talk. You get it? But she might be advertising this thing. Oh, hang on. Yes, let's go back for a second.
Use weights, dance.
I did kind of feel like she was going into a bit of a sales spiel there. Did you feel it? Oh, gosh. Kristina, we should have known better. Fully sponsored Kristina's coming out.
All of the above. If you've ever thought about getting a Clear Light sauna, I have to tell you it is one of the best investments I have ever made in myself, and I could not.
Oh my gosh, everything is the best investment she's ever made in herself. Now, I've heard this before, but now this Clear Light sauna is the best investment she's ever made in herself. These are huge statements, and I wish individuals would really, on YouTube, it just seems to be thrown around. This is the best thing ever. This is my favorite protein powder in the world. This is amazing. And just hyperbole, just exaggerating like so much to make sales basically. And it's really dishonest. That's what it is. It's being dishonest. And unfortunately, there's a lot of individuals watching who are just like, oh, wow, and they just believe what these individuals say. And then they buy stuff that's unnecessary, like this Clear Light sauna thing. You don't need this. And they're thousands of dollars, like the whole sauna thing.
Recommend it more. If you're interested in checking out their saunas of all sizes, simply email them at the email I've put below in the description.
Okay, so we know that she's sponsored with this one, so let's move on. I vote for less fully sponsored Kristina. I really do. Oh, I guess you can call her semi-sponsored Kristina. But
First meal of the day is a huge banana cherry smoothie. I've also added some Sun Warrior Ormus super greens, Sun Warriors.
I mean, like, as if you need super greens when you're getting that green juice hit, right? She's already having too much green, like oxalic acid, basically. You know, she's not having the fiber as well, so she's getting more than she naturally would be munching on, but she's having more green powder, and now she's having this collagen stuff. And I have to say, these aren't raw. Okay, so she's putting these cooked powders into the blender, and they don't even claim that some of these are raw. That's the weird thing. Kristina, who says she's fully raw, is just including these non-raw powders. Like, some of them don't even claim to be raw, but she's like, yeah, she doesn't care because she's eating cooked and she wants to maintain that fully raw label. So just remember that she is actually eating cooked food, and it's fine if she eats cooked food. You know, I don't care about that. But, you know, you're misrepresenting the lifestyle by saying, hey, you know, I'm fully raw this, fully raw that. But then you have cooked food in your video and you're not disclosing the fact that it is cooked. You know, it's just, and it's obviously supplements that she's making money off that you do not need to take. I'm telling you now, don't waste your money.
Collagen building protein peptides, and fresh coconut water. Only very simple ingredients to use in my smoothie today. And
she said very simple ingredients. That's not very simple. These powders are not very simple. Like, sure, the banana, it doesn't look like much banana either. You know, when I do a Vitamix like this, I have a blender full of bananas and berries. So maybe she had just a couple of bananas and a handful of berries, and, you know, half of it's cooked. She's having a half-cooked breakfast.
Yet, it is so delicious. I used apple bananas, and the texture that I get from using these bananas is unreal. It's like a melted ice cream. It is so good. For all of my cherry chocolate lovers, this one is for you. I'm obsessed with the smoothie bowl. I will eat the whole thing. And
she's just encouraging people to go down to the description, you know, like, check out Sun Warrior. She wants to really push the Sun Warrior. So you can see just one bowl.
Top it with some fresh cacao nibs and some raw.
Wow, that is a lot of cacao nibs. And we did see that Kristina's iron was a little bit on the low side. You know, so remember, cacao has caffeine, okay? It can inhibit your iron uptake. All right, with that meal. So, like, that's something she should be thinking about because her iron was on the low side. So,
blueberry granola.
It's also just a stimulant.
For Cash's first meal of the day, he made some breakfast tacos using just eggs, some tortillas, some vegan butter, and some leftover rice that he had from dinner the night before. Most of you know that I am a fully raw vegan, and Cash...
But you're not a fully raw vegan. Can you stop? like, it's just, you know, it's better, like... Even if she called herself a raw vegan, it would be better than is fully raw, because we know what fully means, doesn't it? Don't we? Fully means completely, 100%. And she's not eating 100% or completely raw. Like, it's just, again, I don't care if she eats cooked food, but stop calling yourself fully raw when you're not. Like, it would be better for her to call herself semi-cooked or semi-raw, right? And wow, Cash is eating some real junky junk for breakfast. This is quite amazing that she's with an individual who's eating so much, so processed, right? Very, very junky.
Is a cooked food vegan. He'll typically eat 1 to 2 raw vegan meals a day and then have 1 cooked meal of the day. And today he decided he wanted...
Well, that sounds like raw till 4. That sounds like raw till 4. He'll have a couple of fruit meals and then a cooked one. And that's great, but it doesn't seem like he's starting his day with this.
To do breakfast tacos as his cooked meal. So he made some vegan scrambled eggs and put them on his tortillas with rice, beans, vegan cheese, and some extra added sriracha sauce.
Oh, that's complete junk food there, right there. Wow, very wartime, very beige. You can see it. And sure, he might be a new vegan and everything like that. I don't know. Does he ever speak about the animals? He's probably plant-based, okay, because Kristina is plant-based. But anyway, it's another topic. But look, this is not going to make him feel good at all. Starting his day like this is just like, ooh, in the guts. And he's not going to, like, it's important to create healthy vegans, right? People who stay on the path, stay at least plant-based long term. We need that, right? The animals need that, you know, or else he will just be like, oh, I tried that vegan thing and it doesn't work. I feel sick. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of thing can happen a lot. I've seen it over the last 14 years. Like, look, this is the way to do it properly, to do a fruit-based, to do a, you know, plant-based lifestyle properly. Diet is fruit-based. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you and say that you can eat stuff like this and feel good and be healthy. No, you're not going to. This is not a long-term solution. Sure, maybe here and there you'll be okay, but you're just going to feel ill, really. It's not going to be optimal. So check out my books. I lost 40 pounds. As you can see, lean, fit, and healthy. I lost 40 pounds on a fruit-based frugivore diet. And this is a Raw Till 4 book. These are both fruit-based. And you can find a link in the description below to all of my books, all of my life work. This is just 2 of them. There's a lot of information in here to help you change your life instantly. You can get an instant download of the ebooks. So check it out. Do it properly. Don't starve yourself on a raw food diet, please.
Vegan tacos. For our second meal of the day, Cash and I enjoyed a ton of fresh, ripe mangoes that we scored at the farmer's market. We also enjoyed...
Okay, so she didn't show the food. Maybe she will, but we enjoyed a ton. So that's not really telling us too much. So then I can't really work that out.
We decided to have an early day lunch date at the beach and bring our papayas and mangoes. And we sat there and cut them open and ate every single one of them while sitting in the sun and enjoying the water. Mangoes are currently in season in the States right now. And if you...
Okay, so we have what they ate here. And like, it looks beautiful. I think it's amazing. Go down the beach and do it. Beautiful, like, tray as well. That's fantastic. But it's not a lot of food here. Okay, so they're probably a couple hundred calories each. 2, 4, 6. I mean, there might be like 800 calories or so there. So maybe around 400 each, or maybe, Cash had more. So maybe she had about 300. Okay, let's move on. Oh, no, so there's more mango here. So this is great to see.
Wow. This, my friends, is what
I feel like this was kind of motivated in part by the video that I made, because she knows that I made it because we have mutual friends. But, when I said that, where's the fruit? So now there's a massive fruit platter, massive mango platter. And I think this is amazing. Look how beautiful that looks.
To call living life.
I agree, Kristina. I'm very happy to see that. I don't know how much of that she ate, but like, hopefully they ate it all. They didn't just give it to the locals or something, but that's really great to see.
For his birthday, he wanted to take a helicopter tour. For dinner, I decided to make a fresh salad using greens from my garden. I used loads of kale. I laid out all of the ingredients here so you could see exactly what I put into my salad. The dressing that I made is actually one of the dressings that I made in my previous video using a ton of fresh herbs, and I show you how to use this dressing 2 different ways. For those of you wanting that dressing recipe, I've included the YouTube video link below, as well as the recipe that is included.
Yeah, I think it's fine that she promotes her app and stuff. And I don't know why she doesn't talk about her book more. Instead of taking all these sponsorships and just, compromising her integrity, just promote your own work. I'm not saying that no one can ever take a sponsorship and that I'll never take a sponsorship ever again in my future. But every video, talking so much and, Sigmata mushrooms and supplements and, all of this stuff is unnecessary and often toxic for the human frugivore. So it's better that she focuses on her own products.
In my FullyRaw app that's available on iTunes and Google Play. The only alteration I made in this recipe is that I used fresh tomatoes as the base instead of cucumbers, followed by a ton of fresh lime juice,
a ton,
fresh tahini, and a pinch of salt. This dressing is heavy.
Wow, that was quite a bit of tahini. Maybe it's for them both, or I'm not sure. So you can see here, this is very low carb, higher fat. All right, so we're not seeing anything sweet here. So she had the bowl to start with the day. It probably was around 500 calories. Then she went kind of straight to the papayas and mangoes. Maybe she got 700 calories or so there. I'm not 100% sure because you didn't show exactly. So that's 1,200 and then...
And so fresh. I added some cucumber noodles onto my salad, followed by some freshly sliced tomatoes from our neighbor's farm.
Delicious.
I love red, ripe, juicy tomatoes on my salad. Voila. And now
that is a decent serve, okay? And I'm not going to be like Abby Sharp here and shame her for the serve of salad, that is for sure.
Salad is ready to dress. Yum. As a final topping, I've added on some chunks of freshly sliced avocado.
That was a beautiful avo.
For Cash's dinner, he decided to...
Oh, good. I'm glad he's got some bananas there, but where was Kristina's? So seriously, let's just say that she got like 800 calories for the papaya and the mangoes, and it was like 13. She's still maybe like around 1,600 calories or 1,700 calories or so. It's like, this is not enough. It's not enough food. It's still not enough. It might seem like, well, that was a lot that she ate, but like the salad has hardly any calories. Like it's mainly like the dressing where you're getting the actual, the nourishment. I mean, obviously the greens have got a lot of good stuff in them. But as far as just energy and calories goes, you still need to eat enough so you have that fuel.
Do a giant protein smoothie. So he added in a whole head of bananas, some frozen organic.
Why do they call it a protein smoothie? He's obviously probably protein obsessed as well. We know he's sort of like the weight training type. So it's all about protein.
Acai, frozen organic strawberries, frozen organic dragon fruit, 1 scoop of Sun Warrior lean meal snickerdoodle. This is his.
Give me a break. 1 scoop of lean meal snickerdoodle. Don't eat anything that's called snickerdoodle, please. No snickerdoodle trees out there, is there? Just seriously, he doesn't need to add. This is very unnecessary and actually more toxic for his organs of elimination. He doesn't need to be having this at all. He's just overloading his digestive system. He's basically stressing his body like unnecessarily by having this powdery rubbish. That's what it is.
Favorite flavor. He loves this one. Also,
got to make the money though.
Of their vanilla protein classic and 1 scoop of Ormus super grains.
Wow. So he's had 3 different processed superfood. It's not superfood, okay? It's super processed, cooked, dehydrated plants. And, like this can be too much. They put a whole lot of like extra minerals and vitamins and, it can make your body unbalanced because we're meant to get our nutrition through whole foods. Okay. So it's regulated, that we've got the fiber, the water, carbohydrates. There's constituents in that whole food which help regulate the delivery of the vitamins and the minerals. But in this stuff, it's just like a concentrated hit, devoid of the fiber, devoid of the water. It's a really bad idea. Don't do it.
He also adds in purified water. This is Cash's go-to smoothie on any given day. I'm sure you've seen this one in my videos before. He loves this smoothie combination. It's his favorite. Last,
you know, I am supportive of the fruit. I think that's fantastic. But why is he screwing his digestion by adding that fake food? That powder. That's what it is. And, he had that breakfast. So this is going to be running into it, and there's going to be a lot of gas going on in that room at night, I'm telling you.
At least I had to show you the birthday cake that I made for Cash. He requested a strawberry vanilla cheesecake, and I've included the exact recipe in my app for you, and those links are below.
Okay, so it looks amazing. I'm not going to lie. It looks amazing, right? And the way that the coulis, the strawberry coulis, whatever, like drip down the side. I think that's fantastic. She's good at making the cakes after all these years. But I know she uses a shit ton of cashews, okay? And honestly, it's just going to be like, maybe I'll show you a better idea, a better cake that kind of looks the same, but it's not going to have all this fat that your body has to process through. Like, it is hard on the gut.
So good.
It does look beautiful.
I hope you all have
Okay, so I don't know whether she had some of that or not. I guess she did. So that would have brought her calories up a bit. Maybe she's around 2,000 or something, hopefully. I'm not sure, but this is much better day than the last one, right? So much better. Seeing all those mangoes and papayas made me very happy. Like the fact that she is like, getting some from her land and from neighbors. And I think that's wonderful. I really want to encourage her to keep going with that. Seeing like the promotion stuff, like obviously you know how I feel about that. You don't need this like infrared, like the sauna or anything like that. It's just going to make you dehydrated basically, especially if you're doing yoga in there. And also the powders, okay? All these protein powders, it's just toxic stuff, You don't need these powders. You just need whole foods. And Kristina used to eat whole foods, but now I guess she's getting a lot of kickback from these companies, so she's pushing it a lot. She's got a lot of affiliate links in the description below, and she never discloses it, which is just bizarre. I don't know why she does that, but she just doesn't want to lose any sales, I guess. So anyway, that's my video for today. Let us know how you feel about it. Make sure you vote on the video and who you want to see next, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to go fruit yourself. Actually, fruit yourself, and it was great to see her fruiting herself more in this video.